Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're spending quality time with the brand new 2025 Mercedes C-Class, a car that promises to blend executive-level luxury with the kind of dynamic poise you use to need an AMG badge for. Stick around while we dive deep, start to finish. So by the time the outro rolls, you'll know whether this latest C is worth putting on your short list. Let's talk about what greets you first. Up front, the 2025 model wears a wider, lower grille that now houses a single chrome bar floating in a sea of diamond pins, each one reshaped for better airflow. The LED digital light headlamps taper in more aggressively, with blue accent projectors that pulse in a welcome animation the moment you unlock the car. Beneath that, the air intakes are functional, feeding the mild hybrid's intercooler on one side and channeling air around the wheel arches on the other, reducing turbulence at speed. Subtle aero flicks at the outer corners replace last year's plastic trim, finishing a fascia that looks equal parts elegant and purposeful. From the side, proportions are where you feel the generational leap. Overall length grows just under an inch, but the wheelbase stretches a full 1.2 inches, pushing the front axle forward for a long hood, cab-back look. The shoulder line is crisper, high enough to catch light in a way that makes the doors read as sculpted rather than flat. Mercedes's designers tucked a charging status LED into the right rear quarter for the plug-in variant, a classy hint at the tech beneath without cluttering the sheet metal. Optional 19-inch AMG multi-spokes fill the arches, their aero inserts shaving drag while hiding the brake dust that plagued the old turbine wheels. Door handles still pop out flush, now actuated by a whisper-quiet servo so you no longer hear that faint plastic click. At the back, the theme is width. LED light bars stretch nearly the full span with animated turn indicators that sweep outward. The bumper loses fake exhaust cutouts. Twin trapezoidal finishers are real again and neatly integrated. A small gurney-style lip atop the trunk lid isn't just cosmetic, it trims lift by 4% according to Stuttgart's wind tunnel data. Open the trunk, and you'll find 460 liters of cargo space, marginally larger despite the hybrid battery living under the floor, and the load height drops half an inch thanks to a redesigned hinge mechanism. Step inside, and the cabin tells a different story from any C-Class before it. The waterfall dashboard now tilts 6 degrees toward the driver, positioning the 11.9-inch OLED center screen where your fingertips naturally fall. Mercedes brings the 4th-gen M-Bucks here, powered by a Snapdragon cockpit platform that renders menus at 60 FPS, snappy enough that it feels like a flagship phone. Over-the-air updates add features like plug-and-charge and ambient light choreography without a dealer visit. The instrument cluster is a 12.3-inch floating display with 3D graphics. You can see the tack needle stand proud of the speedometer in the sport layout. Materials make the leap too. Real open-pore walnut with aluminum inlays lines the dash, while the seat bolsters get micro-perforated Artico with recycled Dynamica suede in the centers. Rear passengers pick up an extra 0.8 inch of knee room, and the outboard seats are now heated as standard in most markets. NVH is superb, double laminated glass all around, and an active sound cancellation system working through the Burmester. 3D audio keep highway drones at bay. Under the hood, the familiar 2-liter Turbo 4 now partners with a 48-volt mild hybrid system, delivering a combined 255 horsepower and 295 pound-feet. But the secret sauce is the 23-horse electric boost that fills gaps off the line. 0 to 60 happens in 5.7 seconds, yet the EPA equivalent bumps to an impressive 32 mpg combined. If you spring for the C350E plug-in, you get 309 system horsepower and 62 miles of pure electric range on the WLTP cycle. Real-world testing gave us 55 miles before the engine fired. The 9-speed 9G Tronic shifts quicker this year courtesy of a new torque converter lockup strategy, and rear axle steering, up to 2.5 degrees opposite lock below 37 mph, shrinks. U-turns to compact car dimensions while lending surprising stability in high-speed sweepers. Brake-by-wire remains predictable. Regan blends seamlessly right to the threshold where the 4-piston calipers take over. Pricing starts at around $46,000 for a rear-drive C300, climbs to just under 51 grand with 4MATIC all-wheel drive, and tops out at about $58,000 for a well-optioned C350e plug-in before incentives. In Europe, that PHEV's price premium is softened by hefty tax breaks, making it the sweet spot if you have daily charging access. Option packs can add up quickly. The AMG line exterior, Driver Assistance Package Plus, and Digital Light bring the sticker north of $60K, so spec with care. Resale forecasts from KPHPI show a healthy 55% retained after 3 years, beating the BMW 3 Series by 2 points, thanks largely to sustained demand in China and the Middle East. So what's the takeaway? If you're stepping out of the W205 generation, you'll feel instantly at home but notice the tech quantum leap. Ride quality on passive dampers is comfortable, yet body control stays taut in fast corners. The mild hybrid finally erases that half-second turbo lag. Downsides? The glossy piano black console still loves fingerprints, and some will miss the tactile click of physical climate toggles. Beyond that, Mercedes has delivered a compact executive sedan that punches above its weight in refinement, efficiency, and curb appeal. If your driving mostly involves congested commutes and the odd weekend, blast! The C300 is plenty. Live where chargers are plentiful and you value silent EV miles, go straight for the C350e. Either way, budget for the driver assistance upgrade. The Level 2 system in heavy traffic is practically worth the price of admission by itself. That's our in-depth look at the 2025 Mercedes C-Class. If this review helped you out, drop a like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss our upcoming comparison with the next-gen Audi A4. Got questions or want to see a specific trim reviewed? Pop your thoughts in the comments. We read every single one. Thanks for watching, drive safe, and we'll see you in the next video.